Okay, that's fine. All right, red leather, yellow leather. Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Welcome, everybody, to episode 187 of Disney with the Ducks. Tonight, you've got me, John Krull. We've got Lonnie G.
Hey, everybody.
And we've got Jody.
Hi, friends.
Hey, so it's good to see you guys because I haven't been here in a while. It's been a crazy summer with kid events every night and just kids not wanting to go to bed so I can record. And as you could imagine, it's hard to record a podcast when you've got 5 kids screaming at each other in the background because they won't go to bed because it's summertime. So it's great to see you guys again. I'm so excited.
Glad you're back, John.
Glad you're back.
Thank you. Man, so tonight we've got a fun topic we're going to talk about. Our friend Amy just recently did this. She went to Disney for one day. So what we want to talk about tonight, after you guys go out and give us a 5-star review, of course, on your podcatcher of choice. But what we want to talk about tonight, after you pause this, give us a 5-star review, write us a nice review, and then come back here and listen. So we're going to talk about just going to Disney for one day and what we do. So, yeah, it's pretty exciting because so Amy did it. And then we're also, me and my daughter Carly have a gymnastics competition coming up in February. So our goal is, we're going to be at ESPN Wide World of Sports. Our goal is to have one day as a park day. So this episode is going to help me kind of plan that trip out as well. So when she's not competing, we're going to sneak in some park time. So I'm excited about that.
Are you competing, John?
Yeah. Am I what?
Are you competing?
Yes, of course. Yep. I do the high bars. I do the high bars.
Yeah. I thought you would do the ribbons like on old school.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah. All around the floor there.
Exactly. I can see you doing that.
I missed my calling.
You think John would be good at the high bar? I think he'd be good at tumbling. Go out there and do a couple flips on the floor.
Jody, I can't even stand up off my couch without my back hurting. I definitely could not do any of that stuff. So if I've been sitting too long, it's going to take me a few minutes to get up. That's just all there is to it.
You're talking to the wrong girl about that right now. Like, I need help with everything right now. So,
oh man,
I feel like
wow, yeah. We don't want to take our bodies for granted, right? Like, if you can get up and get out there and do things, you got to be happy with life.
Go for it.
So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about though. Is like, what would we do with one day at Disney?
Yeah,
it's kind of like, I mean, a lot of people are in town for a day for something, for a conference, for work, or for a sporting event or whatever, right? So we might as well help them figure out what they're going to do for that day. So I don't know, Jody, what are you thinking? Like, are you going to do a park hopper or are you going to do a single day ticket?
Man, I am park hopping and I am getting my money's worth, because here's my problem without park hopping. What happens if I choose to go to, let's say, Hollywood Studios for that day? And I get there and everything is like 90-minute wait. And then I look at the app and lo and behold, everything at, Epcot is 20-minute wait. Now I'm trapped. So I am doing a park hopper. If I'm only there for one day, I mean, what's money, right? So we're just gonna say, add that park hopper ticket. I'm going one day. I'm going for it. I'm doing a park hopper.
So let me ask you this, Jody B.
Yes, sir.
Bold strategy. How many parks are you in your plan to park hop? 2 parks? Like, are you doing Hollywood Studios, Epcot? You mentioned Hollywood Studios, so are you doing 3 parks? Are you trying to go for the coup de grace and get all 4 parks and sleep for the week?
I'm trying to maximize my time. So we'll talk about the strategy later, but I'm all about what park opens the earliest and what park stays open the latest, and how
nice
my time.
Very good. Very good.
Assuming at this point in time I'm walking and not on crutches or a walker or a scooter or a wheelchair, which I am now. So like, we're gonna pretend that I'm normal Jody, and that I get to do these things. So
nice.
That's a good assumption. And I like the positive thinking there too. So that's going to help you heal quicker.
It is. It is. This and this
Yeah.
ice pack. Yeah.
All right, so we know Jody's going to get the park hopper. Lonnie, what are you doing? Are you going one park, or are you hopping around?
You know, I think I'm a hop as well, just to maximize, to Jody's point, the day. For me though, I'm probably only doing 2 parks. Reason being is, you know, it's an effort to get from one park to another park. And you have to factor that in, right? I mean, you're looking at what, an hour, depending on your route of transportation. If you're doing a bus, yeah, you about an hour. But if I want to, you know, maximize my time, I'm only going to do 2 parks, but I'm definitely going to hop like Jody.
All right.
Hop, hop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to park hop too, because of the same reasons. Like, I don't want to just be at one park. If I'm there, I want to experience everything. And like Jody, I'm going to make an assumption. I'm going to make an assumption that it's either just me or like just me and D, but not anybody younger than us.
Right.
At all. So it's just the 2 of us, and we can move at lightning pace through.
Yeah, because you know, with the kids, they got to stop, they got to go to the bathroom,
yeah.
they got to pause, they want to do this, they're going to be tired. You got to just tell them, look, you know how much I paid for this? You can't be tired. You know, the regular stuff that parents usually yell at their kids when they're at Disney.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly. So that's why I'm making that assumption too. So I got to put that caveat out there.
First, this thing that it's, you are one park, or pardon me, one day, and that the people that you are there with are either at your same caliber of fitness and maintenance, so they can get from place to place as you,
Mm-hmm.
and or you don't have a large quantity of people with you that you have to drag across, you know,
right,
across the universe.
Yeah. That's a good idea, because I'm
solo,
need
or you and a person that's equally a Disney fan like you and want to do it all.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. I like these rules. I'm ready to play.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, I think that's good too. Yeah, because I don't want to be slowed down. I need to move at a lightning pace, because I'm going to all 4 parks.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yes. No, I know. Okay. Yeah, I can't not do it.
Okay, so let's get some other rules. Jody, let's just say you're staying on site. That gives you some benefits, right? So you're staying on site. Let's just say you're at a deluxe resort. If you're going all out, you're doing one day, you're doing a deluxe resort. And I know what you're saying. Why do a deluxe? Because usually, you know, you can do something like Pop, be on a Skyliner. Automatically, you get to 2 resorts quickly from the Skyliner. But I think the deluxe resorts give you a few more options. So let's say you're at a deluxe resort, and let's say you're at a, let's say you're on a monorail resort, right? Okay. So we do monorail, and you can also factor that in. You know, Copper Creek, that's close enough, you know, to get to the monorail. You can just hop on a bus. Let's just say, not a bus, excuse me, the boat. So let's just say you're in a, monorail, quick boat ride, one of those deluxes. Okay. All right, there we go.
That's a lot of that. That is a laundry list of assumptions and stuff there, but I like it. Or ground rules.
Yeah, you need ground rules.
You do. You got to rein us in sometimes.
Without
we want to be out here. We need to be in here.
Yeah, without rules, we're no better than animals.
Right. No, that's true. You're right. So we need these rules. Okay, so we're all park hopping. Lonnie, where are you going to start your day? How are you going to kick things off?
Well, you know, it's funny. I kind of break it down park-wise into, number one, I want to go to the park that opens the earliest, right? So if I'm at the deluxe resort, sometimes they have extra magic hours earlier in the morning. You can get in 30 minutes before.
Hold on. Oh. Every resort has that. No matter if you're value, deluxe, or the only thing that deluxe gives you is certain nights per week gives you extra evening. So morning.
Yeah, I'll take the evening too. So I need those evening hours.
So morning is for everybody.
I want it
both everybody. All right, early and late. You know what I'm doing for the morning?
Morning's a great equalizer.
I'm going to Animal Kingdom first. It usually opens earlier, right? So I'm gonna do. This is how I usually break it down. It's either Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom, or it's Hollywood Studios and Epcot. That's my 2. I marry those parks together. Yeah. So if I'm because usually Magic Kingdom stays open the latest, usually, right? Animal Kingdom opens the earliest. So I want to go to Animal Kingdom. I'm going to go as early as I can. The good thing is you want to get there. I know if they post the time, say they open it at 7:30, get there earlier. Get there at around 6:45. So sometimes they let you in. You can post up somewhere. But I'm getting there. Animal Kingdom. I'm going early, and I'm running to, or not running, brisk walking to Flight of Passage.
Good choice.
Monty,
So-
make that a party of 2 because I am right there with you.
Yeah.
My whole thing is
I
that
was just gonna yell. It's a threesome.
yeah, Sean's
Oh,
back.
John, we miss you, John. We just miss you.
Then I thought
John's-
better of it, and then I started giggling. No, I can't stop.
Okay, well,
Okay.
here's my theory of why I think this is a great plan.
Mm-hmm.
Because Animal Kingdom opens earliest typically, and like you said, Lonnie, let's say they open at 7:30. Chances are they're really letting you in. They're probably letting the ride start at like 7:15, which means you have to be there by 6:45. Listen, if I have one day, I am putting on my best walking shoes and I'm grabbing a lot of water bottles to refill, and I'm grabbing some power bars and we're going for it, right? So I want to make the most of my day. So I am right there with you. Let's go to Animal Kingdom. Let's get that day started. Now, here's the one problem with Animal Kingdom early in the morning, and I've said this before. The problem with this is that most of the quick service restaurants and hotel are not open yet.
Right.
So if you were going to get on a bus at like 6:30 to get to Animal Kingdom at 6:45, most of the resort quick service options aren't even open yet. So this is where you have to plan. You have to be, on your A game here. You need a little, yogurt in your room, or a little, bar of some sort, or a banana that you have left over from a Run Disney race that may be really brown by now, but whatever. You need to grab
The cheese. The cheese is perfect, right?
The cheese will last until eternity. So you need to make sure you have something with you, because you're not eating before you get there. And you're probably also not having any coffee unless it's at like whatever little fake Keurig cup thing that they have in the resort room. So that's the only thing about going to Animal Kingdom early in the morning, is you're not getting any food.
Right. Good point.
Yeah.
So are you heading over to Flight of Passage as well?
I am, because it's an individual fancy pants lightning lane, and I don't want to spend that money.
Now I'm glad you mentioned that. Before I say something, John, where are you going, sir? I want to know.
So I'm going to Animal Kingdom too, and I was also going to go to Flight of Passage first, because same thing. Like, I want to get there. I don't want to pay for the pass for it. Originally, my plan was going to be to say I have a VIP tour booked for myself, but I thought that might be taking those rules and probably bending them a little too much, where they're probably going to snap at some point. So no, I'm going to go over to Flight of Passage as well and try and get that one in at, like, first thing as early as possible.
Okay, good deal. Jody B, where you going after you got on your road Flight of Passage, you jumped on the Banshee, you got off. Where are you heading now?
So I'm probably gonna make a loop and go from there up to the safari, because I do like the safari early in the morning, and there's really good coffee. There's a coffee stand that's not open very often, right before the safari. My daughter introduced me to it. I didn't even know it existed. So I'm gonna try to sneak in there and grab a good cup of coffee, because that little drip coffee thing from the resort, it will get the job done for about an hour, and then you need something that's pretty decent.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to go on safari and hope that the line decides to wake up and roars. Give me a good roar.
You know what? I'm with you on that one. That's where I'm going. What about you, John? Where you
Guys,
going?
I'm following you guys.
We're just
And-
rolling together.
And I'm not stopping for coffee though or anything, because you know what? This day is all about going commando, as Jeff would say, right? I've got in my fanny pack, I've got some Red Bulls, I've got some protein bars. I'm not stopping for anything. So
Nice.
I'm going straight on to that safari, and I'm gonna see the giraffes because they're my favorite.
That's good.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this, I'm with you guys, but then I don't know, y'all may deviate, but then I'm making a beeline to the greatest ride of all time, and that is Dinosaur.
Well, that's a pretty short
I can't
beeline,
do it.
because that ride's going to be ending soon. So
I know. Just give me a second.
I can't do it. My back cannot handle that type of abuse. So I'm not following you. I'm going to Everest though.
so you can do Everest, but not Dinosaur?
Yeah, Dinosaur, just
Really?
the way it like
Is the jerking of dinosaur or something?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Because on Everest, it's pretty smooth, and I don't know. I've never had an issue on that one, but yeah, every time I get off dinosaur, it's tough to walk.
So there was actually a great debate on this on one of our podcasts about marathon weekend. During the actual marathon, if both options were open and you had time, the balloon ladies were not breathing down your neck, would you stop for Everest or would you stop for dinosaur?
Everest, because it's along the route. Dinosaur, you got to kind of deviate off a little bit to go to it, right? Unless they changed it and they're running by it, but still you have to like branch off and and run down the little path. And to John's point, one wrong jet and you're back, you can't finish the race. And look, I'll be the first to say, dinosaur is a rough ride. It is a rough ride, but Everest, it's something about going up Everest and looking down and see the runners running by, and you're up there and then you're screaming as you're going back down. Something about that is just special. What other race can you ride a great coaster doing a marathon? I don't think there's any. So I'm doing it.
I'm doing that one too. I would rather not do any because once I sit down, I don't know that I'm getting back up at that point. But I would do Everest as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be really cool to be able to say I rode a roller coaster during a marathon.
Oh, you know what? We might have to do it this year.
Honestly, if I'm feeling good enough, maybe. I don't care what my time is. I just want to finish this thing. So I would love to do that.
My goal is to be there to cheer you guys on.
And we want to. Jody B is going to be right there.
I hope. That's the goal. That's the goal, that I'll be there like cheering on. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll have a little scooter with all decorated.
Yeah.
And you'll have to hit people in the ankles with it. And be like, get out of my way.
Now, I will say this, guys. When I scan into Avatar, I'm going to open up my app and I am going to get a lightning lane because I'm going to have the lightning lane. You might as well have it, right? Not the individual lightning lane, but you pay for it. The week you get the top tier, and I'm going to get Tiana's value over at Magic Kingdom. So I'm going to start stacking my choices and my selections. My tier 1 will be Tiana.
Okay, here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
If you buy regular lightning lane,
mm-hmm.
Are you going to do a throwaway lightning lane at Animal Kingdom so then you can book something else at another park
quicker?
Immediately? Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I am.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your burner ride then? And for those of you who don't understand this concept of burner ride, so a lot of the parks have tier 1 and tier 2. Animal Kingdom actually does not because there's just not enough rides there. But like Epcot does, Magic Kingdom does. So let's say that you have a tier 2 ride. Once you use any one of your 3 rides, you're then allowed to book a tier 1 ride, even if you have not already used your tier 1 ride. So if you had to pick a burner ride at Animal Kingdom that you're just going to tap into just to use, so then it opens up your rides for the other parks, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a good one. Because of so many things are under construction now and offline at Animal Kingdom, that is a good one, a very good question. Will it be, I'm going to have something that's close to Avatar. So...
Well, it's not going to be, I would doubt that it's going to be Navi River Journey because that one normally it's hard to get a.
Yeah, I'm thinking, what time does Festival of Lion King opens? Usually.
Like 10 or 11?
That's too late. Okay, so is Tough to Be the Bug already closed?
I think it is.
I think so.
See, that's going to be hard trying to get a burner there then. Because, yeah, that's a very, very good question. And I don't know if I have time to get a burner. I know, Jody, you stumped me.
I know, sorry.
What ride would you use for a burner?
Well, I would have said Tough to Be a Bug, but that's not in existence anymore. So what about you, John?
Is Navi River Journey
Well, it's hard to get that one. That's the problem.
Well, I'm going to say that, yeah, it is, but today's my lucky day. So,
well, the good thing about staying on site is you can, you get them 7 days advance, right? That you can start booking stuff. So
yeah. So here's the choices. By the way,
mm-hmm.
It's right now, today, which is September 28th, 2025, you've got Dinosaur, Expedition Everest, Friends in Flight. I don't know how in the world that's a
How
lightning.
you tap in for friends in flight?
You have to, yeah, you can.
I mean,
I used to
that's
do Fast
usually
Pass
later
before
in the.
stuff.
That's usually like what 10 or something like that, right?
Festival of the
But that
Lightning
show is
Key,
awesome.
Finding Nemo, Cali River Rapids, Kilimanjaro Safaris, and Navi River Journey. Here's my thought.
Mhm.
What if you use a lightning lane for Expedition Everest? Even in the morning, it's only like 5 or 10 minute wait. But if you tap in and
Yeah.
it's only
Yeah.
8 something in the morning because you've already been on Flight of Passage and you've already done Safari, by the time you make it to Everest, it's probably now the time that the other parks have opened, because that's the other thing. You can't book the other
They're
parks
open.
until the other parks have opened.
Right.
So if you get it for Everest.
That's
Yeah.
actually probably the best thing.
Yeah.
To do, get it for Everest.
And then after that, I'm doing the same thing as Lonnie. I'm gonna get a lightning lane for Tiana's because I haven't been on it since they've rethemed it, and that's one of our favorite movies. So I want to make sure I go on that ride.
Mhm.
But
Almost like
while I'm waiting,
I mean,
What?
literally, I'm gonna start stacking for Magic Kingdom, and after that,
yeah,
I'm probably gonna do Haunted Mansion and Pirates because they're in the second tier. So I'm
Yeah.
just knowing my mind. These are what I'm gonna stack as I'm going through and try to
Oh.
get as close as possible.
no, I'm not going to be going to Tiana with you. I forgot that's later for me. I'm going to go to Nomad Lounge and have a beverage while I'm preparing to go to Epcot. So I'm going to get a Guardians lightning lane. So I'm gonna be going there. That's where I'm
And you
going.
know how early it is in the morning? Well, I guess it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I mean, we're
Yeah.
there early in the morning. You know,
Yeah.
sounds like I've been up all night, so technically,
Right.
I can start drinking. You know,
Right.
like the famous African American poet
Vacation.
Drake said, "You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning."
There
That's
you go.
true. That is
There you go.
100% true.
Mhm.
So yeah, so I'm making my lightning lane reservation for Guardians while I'm sitting at Nomad Lounge and enjoying a beverage and some of their delicious churros that are gluten free, and they have the sauces to dip them in that are amazing.
Wait,
So
but isn't Guardians a fancy pants line? Lightning lane?
I don't know. I'll pay for it. That's fine. It's like $15,
Well, you
right?
can still pay
It's
for
just if there's just one or two of us, I don't care, Jody. It's still a billion times cheaper than bringing all of these kids. So
That is true.
This
I don't
is also,
mind.
but you can actually start. Okay, so if you buy your lightning lane for Guardians, your first one could actually be
Oh.
Gene's favorite ride, Ratatouille. Or
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Last time, and you guys might say, Lonnie, you crazy. I kind of enjoyed the Frozen ride. That Frozen ride, the boat is
I
pretty
love
cool.
Frozen.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
so I actually like that. So I'll probably do, and honestly, I'll probably do Frozen over Ratatouille. I would. I know. it's
I
crazy.
love Ratatouille. I would do that one. But yeah. So after I went on Guardians, I would join you over at Ratatouille. But in between there though, I'm gonna
Yeah,
stop
we're
at Club
still in
Cool.
Animal Kingdom. We're so
Yeah.
far. So we just got off of Everest, right? So we did
We
did Dinosaur, greatest ride of all time. We did Flight of Passage. We did Everest. What's after that? That's 3 that we knocked out, and it's not even 9:30.
For me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm bailing.
I'm
Yeah.
with you.
I already told you my plan. Yeah.
I'm grabbing a Starbucks on my way out, and I'm bailing. And if the line's too long, I'm not gonna get it.
I would get a chai tea latte with an extra shot of espresso on the way out at that Starbucks too. Yeah. That's a
And you
good
can be
call,
double
Lonnie.
fisting. You got the Starbucks on this side, your Red Bull on here. You got a
Yeah.
protein bar you're chewing
Double
on.
fisting.
Dude, you gonna
I got the Red Bull and the coffee. I'm good. Yeah. You need energy. My plan requires a lot of energy to be expended throughout the day.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, okay. Where did we say we're going next? You said, Jody, you're leaving. Lonnie, what are you doing?
I'm going to Magic Kingdom.
You said, okay. And then, Jody, where are you going?
You know, I had a big problem with this because I tried to think about where I want to spend my evening, but where I want to spend my evening also is not in alignment with where I want to spend my late morning. So at first I thought I was going to go to Hollywood Studios and try to knock some of that out, but I changed my mind. I think I'm actually going to head over to Epcot at this point in time because I do not like the Epcot night show. And I do like the night show at both Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios. So that's why I'm like, I think I'm going to go try to hit up Epcot after I go to Animal Kingdom. That was my thought.
That was
Nice.
I was the same boat because I almost had Epcot as the fourth park I went to, and then I'm like, well, wait, I need to go to Magic Kingdom for the fireworks show. So, yeah, we're together over at Epcot.
Okay, back to you and me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm still
all right.
over there in Magic Kingdom making it happen.
Yeah,
Okay,
so Lonnie,
oh, go ahead,
go
Lonnie.
ahead.
So you have your Fast Pass,
Mm-hmm.
and
So
you're
I
doing
got Tiana's, right? And by the time I already been, over there at Animal Kingdom, I probably already have Tiana's, Haunted Mansion, which is a must for me, and Pirates, right? So those are the ones I'm probably already kind of targeting to get done. I'm gonna pay for a Lightning Lane for Tron but I'm gonna ride that later, right? So I'm gonna try to get that late at night because number one, if I'm going now, I want the Tron Ares ride through, so I want the red dome and everything as part of the new movie. So I'm gonna ride that later at night because I want to see that red. So I'm gonna do once I get those three, I'm gonna just start stacking and continue to do as much as I can. Number one, I'm gonna hang out. By that time, I'm probably gonna want something more substantial to eat. So I might go get some hush puppies or something so I can walk with, maybe a Dole Whip, something to kind of just take the edge off. I will try to get reservations to Beacon Barrel just so I can run in there because I want to be there as well. So if I can get some early afternoon reservations for that, maybe I'll try to eat there. But that's my goal. I'm going to try to do as much over at Magic Kingdom as possible. Buzz, Laugh Floor. I mean, I'm basically hanging out there and doing as much as I can, right, at Magic Kingdom. Mm-hmm. Catch the parade, the 2 o'clock parade. I might catch that.
What time is that parade though? For the listeners so they know.
The 2 o'clock parade?
Yeah. What time is that one?
Two.
Okay. Oh, to Eastern, 2 o'clock Eastern. Okay, got it. No, just wanted to make sure for the listeners.
This isn't on East Coast time, so you're right. I should actually specify that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the 2 o'clock Magic Kingdom parade that's at 2 o'clock.
Okay. Okay. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you'll get to see the parade. That's really cool.
At 2
all they
o'clock.
do is clog up. Yep, at 2 o'clock. The 2 o'clock parade at 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
But Jody and I are over at Epcot. I already mentioned I'm going to go to Guardians and then Ratatouille, but like in between the two, I'm going to go to Club Cool and I'm going to have just some delicious Coke products from all over the world. So I'm pretty excited about that. I always have the Beverly. Just I know what I'm getting myself into, and I have to do it. It's one of those things. So yeah, no, that's my plan. So I'm going to do those. So Jody, where are you going?
Because I came from Animal Kingdom, I'm going to be at the front of the park. So I'm going to focus on the front of the park, whatever it's called now. World, I don't even know what it's called. Whatever. Anyone know what it's called now? Anyway, Old Future World, whatever that the whole area is called. And because I haven't been on the new test track, I'm heading over there and I'm going to check that out. And I'm certainly not going to do Mission Space, but I'm going to assume that I had a fast pass for test track. I am going to go over to Soarin' because I love Soarin', and I'm going to hit up Living with the Land, assuming that it's not a long wait. Going to grab something to eat. I'm going to assume that there's a festival going on because there's most of the time a festival going on in Epcot, and what's that hall name? Come on, wait, it starts with a C. Everything's
Connection?
a C. No, not Connections, not Creations.
No.
Communicore, yes. Communicore Hall. Yes, that's C. They're all C's.
Okay.
They had really great food at one of the festivals, so I'm just gonna make the assumption that it's gonna be good food there again. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat. I am going to go do 3 Caballeros, and I'm going to walk all the way over to Remy, and I'm going to leave that part of the park back in France because the Skyliner is back there. So I am not going to make a full entire loop of World Showcase. I know, tragedy, but I've got to make it to all 4 parks. That's the goal.
Yeah,
I've got a mission to get to. So
yeah, one other one I forgot to even mention. I don't know how I skipped this one. I'm going to see Figment. Because I got to see my boy Figment, so I'm gonna do that. For sure.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I haven't seen him since that last time I saw him when he, whispered in my ear, "Let the magic happen."
I haven't seen him since the last time I saw him either.
Yeah, man, weren't we together? But you had left out, and then he came. Yeah,
Just in case you don't know, the 3 tier 1 rides for Epcot are Frozen, Remy, and Test Track. Okay, so just so you know. But again, the big rule here with Lightning
Jody,
Lane is yes.
How are you going on Test Track?
I did say I was.
Okay, how are you getting on it? Because I just thought of something.
Oh, if I'm with you.
Yes, we don't have to wait in line. So if
Mhm.
you're a GM employee and you're listening, you can make sure you bring your GM ID with you, and you can get on Test Track without waiting in line at all, as many times as you want. And there's a lounge above it that has like drinks and air conditioning and stuff. It's awesome. So Jody, we can go together on that at some point. You tell me though, because you have a very good plan put together. So you just tell me what time to meet you at Test Track, and I'll get us in.
Okay, I love that idea, and I love the fact that you can get us in there. But I just wanted to mention that the big thing is everyone thinks like if you can't get another tier 1 until you use a tier 1, and that's not true. So if that's what I was talking about before, a throwaway Lightning Lane at Animal Kingdom. If you have 3 Lightning Lanes and you already had a tier 1 booked and you use one of your tier 2s, you can then go back and book a tier 1. So you at some point in time you can have 2 tier 1s sitting in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why everybody likes those throwaway Lightning Lanes, because you can use a tier 2 right away and then go back and pick a tier 1. So that's the strategy I'm going with for Epcot.
That's great.
And I think, to back way up to the beginning, one of the things is as well, is you really want to plan in regards to, at 60 days out, making reservations. If you do plan on, like I said, Beacon Barrel, 10-1, I'm not going to be able to stroll up there day of and get anything. But if I'm staying on site, I can make a reservation before, and then I plan my time around that, right? So, because that's something I want to see. I thought about cheating and say that maybe there was a after hours event, and then I can go to Epcot with you guys and then go to the after hours event.
Oh,
You're thinking about cheating? This is the one who always cheats.
no.
Yeah, but think about it as an after hours event.
Ignore the rules.
Do, the whole park, go somewhere else like Epcot, even Hollywood Studios, and then go for the after hours event that usually they let you in about 4, and then you can do Magic Kingdom then if it's a after hours event at Magic Kingdom. But I'm not going to cheat. I'm just going to stay. I'm going to just put that up there as an asterisk. Think about that.
My plan may sort of be cheating. I think it's bending the rules of space-time, because I don't know that I'm actually going to get all this in. But I don't know. Jody, are you doing more at Epcot, or are you? Because I'm leaving Epcot right now.
I told you I'm barely.
Yeah.
I'm just doing those couple things, and I'm walking around to Remy.
Right.
I'm doing Remy, and I'm getting on the Skyliner.
Yep, I am too, because I'm heading over to Hollywood Studios.
Fabulous.
So yeah. So once I get there, I'm gonna have one of those Lightning Lane thingies, and I'm gonna go right on Slinky Dog, and it's gonna be awesome, because that might be my favorite ride at all of Disney. So I'm excited about that.
And here's the thing about Hollywood Studios: they have 4 tier 1 attractions at Hollywood Studios. 4 of them, ladies and gentlemen.
What are they?
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I can never say that. Gosh,
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
That thing. They have a Smuggler's Run, and Rock and Roller Coaster, and Slinky Dog Dash.
Yeah, and I wouldn't use a tier 1 for Smuggler's Run, because there's a single rider line. So if you could single ride it, you probably save some time, and you could just save that and probably go for, at least for me, I would go for Slinky Dog, because that's always a long line for Slinky Dog, and that's probably the best coaster at Disney, at least in my my humble opinion. So yeah, that's what I would do. Just single ride it.
Yeah, I agree. Single rider line is the way to go.
Interesting.
What about you, John?
I'm gonna do. So I was gonna do Slinky Dog first, and then I'm gonna run over and do Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, because I just think it's fun. I love that ride. So
awesome.
Yeah, it's just, I love it. So I'm gonna do that. Because I have either a paid Lightning Lane or the individual Lightning Lane or the regular Lightning Lane. Yeah, and then I'm going to Tower of Terror, because it's such an amazing ride.
Yeah,
I have to do Tower. For me, going to Hollywood Studios and not doing Tower is like not going to Hollywood Studios. So got to be part of my plan.
Yeah, and in between there, before I leave to head over to Magic Kingdom, I'm gonna stop and get some gluten-free fried chicken to go from 50's Primetime Cafe, along with a beautiful vanilla milkshake. So I'm really excited about that. and then I'm gonna take that on the bus. I don't know if you're allowed to have food on the bus, but I'm gonna smuggle it in, and we'll do it that way. But yeah,
You
and
can
I'm
make
gonna
a
eat it on my
smuggler's
way.
run.
Yeah, I'll make a smuggler's run from Hollywood
Mm.
Studios over to Magic Kingdom. That's what I'm gonna do.
Well,
I'll probably be over there waiting for you.
Yeah, perfect. We can meet up, and you can go on some of these fun rides with me.
you could also eat it in the line for the bus because chances are you're going to be standing there for a while waiting for the bus.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
There you
true. You could wait like 20 minutes out there. So I'll have that. So I'm going to make use of my time while I'm waiting. I'll multitask and eat. Yeah, so it's going to be great.
There
I'm
you go.
excited. Okay. All right.
Okay,
So
Connie, you went from Animal Kingdom to Magic Kingdom, and then where did you go third?
Well, third, I would probably go to Epcot.
Okay, so
Mhm.
now you're at Epcot. This is your
Yeah.
third. What are
Yeah.
you doing there?
Oh, first things first, I am going to eat some fish and chips. That's the first thing because now I'm really hungry, right? And I've been following through. Hopefully, it's definitely doing a festival time, so I'll just walk around World Showcase. I probably have purchased a individual lightning lane for Guardians, so and that'll be at night. So yeah, that'd be my goal, and then just kind of walk through the world.
All right.
If I can get on Frozen without a long line, I'll get on that too.
yeah,
Because
it is so fun.
Yes.
I love when you see Oaken when he's like, hello, no window. It's just the best.
And I like
Oh, man.
the nighttime fireworks at Epcot. I do. So
I always like their fireworks too. I do. Everybody hates them. I don't know.
Jody's like,
But-
I like them, Jody. I do.
You
I
know
don't
what?
like them. Yeah,
I like it.
I don't like them as much as Magic Kingdom because that's maybe my favorite entertainment thing in the world is Happily Ever After. So that's why you can't see it. I have the Happily Ever After poster up. So yeah, I don't know, but that's where. So I'm going over to Magic Kingdom. Jody, I think you're heading to Magic Kingdom too, right? From Hollywood Studios.
I'm heading to Magic Kingdom from Hollywood Studios. Yep.
Okay. So when we get there, I'm going to Tron. I've already purchased the individual lightning lane, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to Tron first. Where are you going to make your first stop?
I have not thought about it. So let's make the assumption that I've got some sort of lightning lane left still. Again, the tier 1 lightning lane selections for Magic Kingdom are, you ready for this? These are interesting. Jungle Cruise, Peter Pan, Space Mountain, and Tiana's. So here's my situation. I don't know what time of day it is now. So I don't know if I want to go to Tiana's or not because I don't want to be wet if it's late at night and I'm cold.
Just don't sit in the front. You should be fine.
Well, I know. So
Bring a poncho. Bring a poncho with you.
Yeah.
that's true. I could bring a poncho.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm either going to go to Tiana's or Space, depending on how I'm feeling at that point in time. One of the two.
Okay.
So I'm gonna guess that I can snag a tier 1 still for one of those and hit up one of those.
Yeah. I'm going to go after Tron. I'm going to go to Tiana's as well because I just really want to go on that ride. I haven't been on it yet, and I love the movie, so I want to see it. But yeah, from there though, I mean, I'm going to go to Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor because I just find it hilarious. I laugh the whole time, and it's just cheesy.
May I
and
make
wonderful.
a suggestion, John?
What?
Why don't you go from Tron to Monsters Inc. and then go to Tiana's? Because that would be a little silly to go to Tron and then Tiana's and then all the way back to Monsters Inc. I'm just trying to keep your budget.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Jody. That's why you're here, right?
I'm just here to help. I'm just here to help.
Yeah, you're here to help the logistical aspect of this because I would have wasted a ton of time. So yeah, but either way, I am going to see a show at Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor because it's the best. It's just so funny. So yeah, and then from there though, Jody, can I head over and grab a Dole Whip? Or I'm going to go to the Tiki Room, and then I'm going to come out of there and I'm going to get my Dole Whip because I want the Dole Whip. I'm going to get the float with the pineapple juice and the Dole Whip in it. It's so good. So I'm going to get that.
That sounds like a great plan.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. What are you doing next?
I think I'm just taking in Magic Kingdom, and I think I'm going to just go whatever lightning lanes are available. I'm just going to play the lightning lane game and see what's going to pop on my app and take it from there and just kind of roll with it. I don't know. We're just going to we're just going to, because the big thing for me is I want to see the fireworks. So I got to time everything in time to see the fireworks and the new parade.
Oh, the nighttime one.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I'm usually not that into parades, but I like the nighttime parade idea.
I do too.
So yeah, that'll be cool. But yeah, no, that's fun. So Lonnie, what are you doing in between your Beacon Barrel dinner and the end of the night? Like where are you going?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out, like I said, and I'm gonna snack and drink around the world.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
you're
how
gonna
I'm
be
I'm
over
gonna
there.
stay. I'm gonna get
Are
me
you-
a post up and get a good spot for the fireworks, and that's what I'm doing.
So you're watching the fireworks at Epcot. Okay.
Yeah, I'm at Epcot.
Nice. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a good spot for the fireworks, and I'm gonna watch my favorite show, and I'm gonna love it. And it's gonna be magical though, because I'm gonna get a spot there. Or we'll just say, I always do it. I buy the dessert party, and even if I skip some of the desserts and just show up in time to get down into the spot to watch the fireworks, it's worth it to me because I don't like people enough to be like shoulder to shoulder with a whole bunch of them, and I just I don't want those people touching me. Any people really. I don't like it. So it makes me uncomfortable, and I like the space that you get in that little spot.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, the dessert party is pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
So we're hey, you could go lay on the hub grass if you want, but
Yeah.
You got that space. So yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Do you know how sweaty all of those people are that are crammed in there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think about myself, and I'm like, oh man, I would not want to be standing next to me right now.
Especially since you've been running from park to park all day.
Yeah, it's been a big day. It's been a big day. We've gone through a couple shirts today, I think, especially if this is a summertime trip. Whew.
Now, when I finish at Epcot, I'm gonna hop on the monorail, and I'm gonna head over to the Polynesian. Even if I'm not staying there, and I'm gonna go have me a lapu lapu, and some wings, some sticky wings.
Yeah.
And just gonna hang out and just enjoy the rest of the night.
Lonnie, we're gonna be there together. We can enjoy a beverage together because I'm also going to the Tambu Lounge to get a lapu lapu.
Yeah, that's how you do the night, man.
Wow. And then I'm gonna have a little jaunt over to Enchanted Rose though too, because I like the London Fog that they have there. It's like a creamy ginny drink. I just it's so good. So I'm gonna go over there after as well.
Okay, so
that's how I'm gonna end my night.
I'm gonna put like I said, if I'm still not tired, I know Disney Springs doesn't close to midnight usually, so I may go head over there, hang out a little bit.
That'd be kind of nice.
Yeah, it depends on how tired I am.
Yeah, because that's a lot of extra walking.
That is.
All right, and then Jody, what are you doing after the fireworks?
I think I'm going to head to Enchanted Rose also. I really, really like it there. They're open, not too late, but late enough. And they've got some nice drinks and some nice appetizers. And at that point in time, I want to sit. I'm tired. Yeah. I want to have a drink. I want to sit down. And Lonnie, you said we're staying on one of the monorail resorts, so I'm not far from wherever I'm staying.
That's true.
So
you might be at the Poly, the new tower, or you might be you might be at the Contemporary. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go to Enchanted Rose also.
Good thing about that is you can walk over there from Magic Kingdom if you want. I know there's a lot of walking, but you can just take a stroll if you want.
Yeah. I'm going to see Patrick Mark Matt, my favorite bartender or server at Enchanted Rose, and he's gonna be awesome. And he's gonna be like, Jody, it's so good to see you. And you'll be like, it is good to see me, Patrick Mark Matt.
Let me tell you all I've been doing, Pat, today. I'm just been rolling.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
All 4 parks. We really accomplished something today. So yeah, it's nice. I get to have a drink with each of you then at the end of the evening. Although it stinks it's not together. We'll, have to have a drink with Lonnie and then go meet up with Jody, which is fine for me because then I get 2 drinks out of the deal. So I think that works out.
I mean, look, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, no. I think the good thing for a one-day trip though is if you're really gonna pack it in, you need to make sure that you have, it's like a race. You need to make sure you have your fuel. So have a refillable water bottle. Make sure you're filling it whenever and however you can. Have snacks, because for me, if I'm only there for one day, I'm not doing a sit down dining anywhere. I don't want to waste my time with that. I mean, I'm not interested unless, again, it's the end of the night and I'm finished and I mean, that's not a reservation even though, but I'm just going to go chill at that. But I just want to go. I want to try to get as much in as possible, um, but you got to pack your patience, right, Lonnie?
Got to pack your patience. Got to, and you're gonna need it for that day. You're gonna need it because the buses may be late. You may just get to the front and just miss a bus. You got to really pack your patience. You got to know where to go. Sometimes in one park you might say, "Oh, it's quicker if I just go to the Contemporary, then walk from the Contemporary to Magic Kingdom if the Magic Kingdom is." I mean, it's just so many different things to think about. So yeah, but hey, the thing about it is you're in America's favorite fun palace, so enjoy yourself.
Yeah, no, and that's true. It's like it's gonna be such a fun experience, though. Just going, and you're right. You have to have a lot of patience, but you have to have a lot of energy, and things might go wrong, but you're still gonna have a great time. So I'm excited to try it out and see how it goes.
And John, I'm excited when you go to the gymnastic meet. What you're gonna do? I'm gonna see. We're gonna follow along because we're gonna do a show after that, so you can tell us all that you accomplished. But you will be dragging a daughter along with you,
child.
So slow you down a little bit. But
this one, I mean, she's ready to go. Like, she'll have the energy. She's a beast.
Put on the treadmill. Let her get some miles in. Let her start training. You got to train to go to Disney. You got to train.
Yeah, you got to build up to it. Right. You don't just wake up one day and run a marathon. You got to do all these annoying training runs in between.
Exactly.
So yeah. No, that's great. All right. So I think people got a good idea of all the different things you can do during one day at Disney. If any of you have done this before and you've gone down for a work event or something and had a day where you got to go to Disney, let us know. Come to our Facebook group, Disney with the Ducks, and just let us know what you did on your day and how it went and what kind of maybe tips or advice you might have for some of our other listeners or some of our other friends in the Ducks group. So come let us know. And we need you guys to please go give us a 5-star review and share these episodes with your friends. And as kind of a bribe to do that, we're going to make you pause this right now and don't come back until you've done that for us. You've gone and given us 5-star reviews. We're going to give you the greatest gift you've had probably ever. So let's pause it. Go give us those reviews. Okay, now we're back. So that's a good thing, right? We've got the 5-star review locked in, and now we're going to make you quack up. And this is going to be amazing because Jody probably has the best joke we've ever heard.
Probably so.
Yeah. Now, please remember that I've been heavily medicated for the last week on my recovery. So this may seem funny to me, but maybe not to all of you. So what is a tree's favorite song in autumn?
I don't know.
Don't stop believing. That was great, right?
That was good. Yeah. Did you write that as you were explaining the recovery? Wow.
Yes. I have read 3 books thus far in my recovery, like big ones, long books. So yeah, I have lots of time. Lots of time.
Awesome. Well, all right, Lonnie, can you make
us
us
hard to follow that up? But I was just thinking, man, what's a vampire's favorite candy?
A sucker?
It is a sucker, but you should have said a sucker. Oh, John, you came back strong. Proud of you, man.
Thank you. I pride myself on my being able to figure out weird jokes. Yeah. Man, so like we've had a lot of sick kids in this house the last couple of weeks. It's been a little bit insane with back to school germs and everything, but it was crazy. I read a story about a Vicks Vapo Rub truck that overturned on the highway this morning. Amazingly, there was no congestion for 8 hours.
That was good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
That is a good one, man.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for listening. We really appreciate you guys, and please come join our Facebook group, Disney with the Ducks. And we mentioned it earlier, but come share any of the stories about one-day trips you've taken, or quick stops at the parks and what you did. So thanks everybody, and Kwaherini.
Bye, everybody.
Man, we don't have the lawyers tonight to protect us.
We haven't had lawyers in a long time.